But first of all, I'd like to thank our Chief Race Officer, Rob Lamb.
Yeah.
Rob, where are you? Where are you? There's a little bedtime drinking. Right. And the race team, thank you very much indeed. The protest committee. Mike Till, where's Mike? Mike Till. And Joe Chug, where's Joe Chug? Joe, thank you very much indeed. Very, very fun. Well done. You got through it. Absolutely fantastic. You've been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I would also like to thank Amanda. Amanda, for you, traditional. First time she's ever drunk champagne. And I'd like to thank Rod and his staff, who have been superb. I have to thank Bert and Philippe, who really, this is their inspiration, and we hope that we've continued this on. And finally, I'd like to thank, not the person in the back, hello. I'd like to thank my wife.
We're putting up with you.
Who has done so much work helping me for the last year put this together.
He actually Richard's put it together, not me.
No. I thank the day sponsors. You know who they are. They've been very generous with their prizes. Dave Cullen actually was just absolutely phenomenal. But thank you all for that. And thank you Southboats. Thank you Southboats for sponsoring us. Because there was no racing today, you can't give prizes if you haven't had any racing. So what we're going to do is this. Is it you? Yes, you at the front. Right. Well done. One willing volunteer.
Boat number 3.
Boat number 3 came third. Ballerine. Ballerine. Thank you. Miles ahead at second.
24.
24.
24 is Miss Whiplash.
Miss Whiplash.
Protest.
And first, having hit a mark on 360.
29.
29.
Number 29 is Sage.
Sage! Sage!
Coming from the back as usual.
Can you like to go there?
Right.
Right, can you
Now,
get your
because there was no racing today, we still have a winch handle and we still have a Leatherman. So, we've taken the next 2 down from yesterday, and winning the winch handle was Blues. Okay. And the Leatherman was Santa Vita. Santa Vita. For the boat that went on Ride Sands, Sibelius. For the boat that seemed to spend most time in the protest room, you don't have to bother now because you can shoot your opponents. Miss Whiplash! The boat that managed to move the spreader mark yesterday and then went round again and moved the top mark closer back to the spreader mark because they obviously like hanging around with fishing tackle for Chartreuse. Sadly, as you know, we did have some damage. They broke their mast, but King won a toolkit. What's it say? Right. We don't like to see anyone get heated on the water, but you know what it's like. Competition is competition. So we have a t-shirt and it says, keep calm and carry on sailing. And that goes to...
It was meant to say keep calm, carry on drinking on the back.
Oh yeah, but it goes to blues. The one who seemed to always be there in the bar with me late at night, obviously just playing games, and that is Hullabaloo, best party game. For a boat that we saw, they had a rotten day one day. They had a massive broach, and we saw them parked on a mark, and that was Red Cloud. So for you, it's a no parking sign. Red Cloud, finally, for a poor girl who, as you know, she broke her arm. And that's rotten. So we have got you some knitting needles so you can scratch when it's... the youngest crew combined age, with a total of only 136 years, which is what I felt like this morning, it's Smithy. There we are, well done. Thank you kindly. All right. The third oldest crew combined age is, with a combined age, we think it's about 372 years, is Alchemist. No. Right, no, wait. Before he goes away, I want to say that actually, although, you know, Ursula and I sort of did some work here, the person who really, I think, instigated you coming to UK was this man. Thank you very much. Right, second oldest crew combined age, reaching up to 385 years, is Pinball Wizard. And the oldest combined crew age, totaling 403 years, Sage. They get a very nice bottle of whiskey and a useful book, Wrinkles, Wit and Wisdom. Thank you very much. Okay, well done. We then go to we have a long distance prize, and for the long distance, well, it was pretty obvious, it's around the island race, and that goes to Chani. Chani. We have a wonderful trophy next, which is kindly donated by Dave Cullen, and this is the winner of what we call the Corinthian trophy, which, as in the true Corinthian spirit, someone who there was no trouble at all during the week, did extremely well, and that is Cheer Cheer. Cheer Cheer. Okay, all right, fine. Okay, we now move on to the overall prizes. We'll do production boats first. Second was Fletcher Lynn. And first was Jenny. And for the series boats and overall, third is Insatiable. Second, General Tapioca. And the winner overall is Chimp.
Firstly, on behalf of all of the competitors, I'd like to thank the race officer and the Royal Corinthian for organising some splendid racing during the week. And could we all please give them a big round of applause? So with a combined experience on the Solent of probably over 100 years on our boat, we thought that would be useful, but with such a high class of sailors competing with us here, it wasn't at all, except possibly around the island. So we're honoured to be here racing with such a high quality of teams and boats and famous boats. This has been a splendid occasion, and we particularly therefore like to thank Bert, Philippe and Richard for bringing this together for what has been a fantastic event, a real marker event with so many boats. So thank you very much for bringing us all together and making this work for us. Thank you.
We have the ultimate prize, which is the trophy for the true spirit of the half-ton classic cup, and we have a perpetual prize, because this goes back to Newport. But the winner has we've been very kindly. Hamo Thornycroft has very kindly, there he is over there, very kindly donated this. He has photographed the winning boat, and he will.
But this is not it.
That is not it, but that's what it looks like. It would look like if your boat was in there. And I'm absolutely delighted to tell you that the number of votes received, and number one by some margin, was Enval.
Oh, you shall fall. Okay, as the president of the half-ton class, I'm delighted to have received, as part of the team, this nice trophy, because for us it represents really the half-ton spirit. But as all stories come to an end, I think Gauss has written a marvelous 5th page in the half-ton Classics Cup history. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you very much.
And as president of the half-ton class, I said by myself, we should have some prizes for the boats that have entered all 5 half-ton cups. And there are only 3. And it should not come as a surprise that 2 of these 3 boats are Belgian boats, because, let's say it as it is, we are the half-ton country. So, one of the boats is General Tapioca. The second boat is the Team of Fantasy. You can't drink it. And finally the third boat. It's not a Belgian boat, but they come from far away. We are very delighted that after 5 half-ton cups they are still with us, and I'm sure that they will remain with us. Keep calm and carry on sailing, blues. So in name of the half-ton class, I would like to thank you for having come to Caus. Je vous remercie d'être venu à Caus, and we will see you again in 2 years' time. On vous reverra dans 2 années in, we don't know yet. France. Okay? Close enough. We'll see. Trinité. Thanks very much.